Dear learners, welcome back to our educational channel Learn and Educate. We would be studying about the definition of centralization and decentralization as given by L.D. White, wherein he states that the process of transfer of administrative authority from a lower level to higher level in a government is called as centralization, and the process of transfer of administrative authority from higher level to lower level of government is called as decentralization. The centralization of decision making power at the top level of government and an organization, wherein the lower level have limited authority and mainly executive orders from above. That is the centralization. And decentralization means how the powers of decision making is concentrated at the lower level for implementation. That is decentralization. In the case of centralization, power moves upward, and in the case of decentralization, power moves downward. Wherein it is about how distribution of authority at to lower level of government or administration in the local units wherein they are empowered to make decision independently, the power moves downward. In decentralization, the power moves downward. When in the or government organization, the decision making power, how it flows. When the decision making power moves upward, it is centralization, and when the decision making power moves downward, it is decentralization. It is about how administrative authority focuses on who makes decisions and at what level the policies are implemented, and how much freedom is given to the lower units. How much freedom do lower units have? Centralization involves uniformity in policies, strong control by higher authority, faster decision making at top, suitable it is suitable during emergency or war, wherein the decentralization involves administration to participate at grassroots level, and it increases administrative efficiency, flexibility, and innovation, better responsiveness to the local needs, and strengthening the democracy. And the authority in the case of centralization is concentrated at the top, and the authority in the case of decentralization is concentrated at the to the lower levels. The decision making is at the top down in the case of centralization, and for decentralization, the decision making is bottom up. For centralization, the control is strong central control. For decentralization, the control is local autonomy. For centralization, the efficiency is useful in crisis. For decentralization, it is useful in development. The democracy, in the case of centralization, have limited power, but decentralization promotes democracy, wherein the system is purely centralized. What Leonard D. White believes is the system cannot be purely centralized or purely decentralized. It is a combination, and depending upon the situation, how the power of authority and decision making implementation is done. Every administration contains both the elements. It cannot be justified that centralization is perfect or decentralization is perfect as per Leonard D. White. In a centralized system of administration, the field level workers cannot act on their own initiative. In the case of a decentralized system of administration, the lower levels can act on their own initiative. The real issue is about finding the right balance between the control and freedom. As per Leonard D. White, centralization is the process by which administrative authority is transferred from lower level to higher level of government, while decentralization is the reverse process wherein the administrative authority is transferred from higher level to lower level of government. The definition highlights the flow of administrative power within the governmental system. Centralization results in the concentration of decision making, and it is makes it useful in times of crisis, war, national emergencies with quick unified requires.
Please like and subscribe.